Hey everyone. So I just did a can you see me? Okay. So I just had a coffee with my friend and she just told me she just got retrenched and that company is not going to pay her any retrenchment benefits. It sucked, huh? She's from a Swedish company. I was so shocked when I saw all this coming. I know it's very sad that you lost a job because I got retrenched as well in 2009 because there was the Lehman Brothers collapse. So I understand, totally understand for those who have gone through the retrenchment period because it's also a trying period for me back then when I was in that old company and I got retrenched, and then after that there was not much benefits at all because I didn't really work in that company for so long. And then back then I just got married also, so it was really like I just got my house and then I paid the renovation loan, so I was really broke. I don't know how I survived, but thank God for opening up the door for me, and that's how I joined Mary Kay. So within 1 year, I became a director in Mary Kay. Mary Kay is all about like it's not really groom you to be a salesperson, but we groom you to be a director, a manager. Basically, you people manage your stuff. I mean, it's like your team. We are just like direct sales, we're just like insurance agent who owns their own unit, and then they each have their own unit. So basically, if you understand insurance agents' compensation plan, we are similar to insurance agent. So then after that, how I strive to become 1 year became a director. The first 6 months, right, I was like thinking whether should I do it or should I not do it. I was actually doing part-time job, so that's how I know some of the friends here on my Facebook. So I was internship for many companies. I was a data entry clerk after I got retrenched. I was um, data entry when I was retrenched. Yes, I was also admin staff for some companies. I was also a receptionist for some companies. So basically, I dabble. I went, I was like really desperate for a job because I need to pay my house. I need to pay for a lot of things in my new house because back then I just got married. That was like 10 years ago. And then after that, I realized that, the first 6 months of my life in Mary Kay, I was like in it, I was like not on it, But then I realized that when your mind focus on something, right, you can achieve, right? So then I decided to jump on it, with a leap of faith, So if you guys are interested to learn how to take care of your skin, learn how to sell cosmetics, right now it's the great way to join direct sales company like Mary Kay. So then after that, within 1 year, I became a director because I really strive and I really want what I want. So I actually did a lot of vision boards. So if you see, if I show you my wall, right, I have a lot of vision boards. So, I wanted you to know that, retrenchment is not over. It's not an over period of your life. It's just one bad story of a chapter of your life, And then, maybe take a step back and then take a look at what kind of life that you really wanted. So for me, I really wanted this kind of life whereby I have my own time, and then I can work from home as well as doing videos, and then I can still sell my products and I still can recruit. Just now I recruit one person already. She was looking at my video, and then she was like thinking to herself that, hey, maybe I could do this, So in Mary Kay, what I learned from how it evolved, how my life evolved. First thing first, I learned that I have my market value. Okay, and then I learned self-worthy. I find that if you actually learn how to be financially independent, you're able to earn money yourself, and then you have more confidence as a woman, and then you have self-worth and self-value. So after I talked to her, she felt a bit much more better, and then I pray for her as well. So I was thinking to myself, like, back then when I was in 2009, right, I know that I got retrenched, right, I already felt a bit depressed. So, but I didn't let that depressed mood, right, puts me down. I actually, went forward, and then I did a drawing board myself. I did a drawing board of what kind of life that I wanted. So then after that, I went to do it. I did my finances, how much I want to earn every month, which come true within 1 year. because back then when my mentor was asking me how much do I want to earn a month, you know, I put there $5,000 a month, and it really come true after I became a director. Then after that, what else do I want? I wanted to travel around the world, so I have been traveling. If you see my Facebook, I have been traveling Dubai, London, Osaka, Tokyo, Bali, Jakarta and KL every month. Back then I was really traveling, really finding myself. But because of Mary Kay, I'm able to have all these things. So while I'm traveling, my money is still channeling, you know, to my bank account. Okay. So, you know, I was just thinking to myself, like, if you got retrenched, don't worry, you know, maybe plan ahead. What do you want to do the next 5 months, the next 10 months, the next 10 years, the next 5 to 10 years? You know, have a drawing board of what you want. Like in the ancient Bible, we always read this Habakkuk 2:2, right? He always mentioned, you know, having a revelation of your, you know, of your things that you wanted in life, right? It will really come true. Sometimes, right? I still remember when I put $5,000 every month, right? Because back then, as a executive assistant manager, all this, I don't really earn a lot, especially in the fashion beauty industry. We are like attending a school, you know, you're just getting like internship fee kind of thing. So I actually have a check and state that, you know, how much I wanted to earn. So I put that 5K a month, and true enough, you know, within 1 year after directorship, I have 5,000. Then after that, the next 1 year, right, I put 10,000 a month, and true enough, I really get that amount, you know. So right now, actually, you know, I was like re-looking at my life, like what kind of person that I want to be, you know, how do I help to enrich my girls. So right now, right, I teach my girls how to do social media, you know. So in my poster right now, I put there YouTube, be a YouTuber, be an influencer. I have about 700 subscribers already on my YouTube. And then my Instagram, I'm still chasing the numbers. Okay, Instagram is not easy because it's not as easily Google search, you know, because YouTube is a search engine, right? But Instagram is not a search engine, so you know it takes some time to really increase my views. So, but today I actually did a video and I saw my views 2,000 views. I was very surprised because I didn't expect that. Yeah, so it really takes time to grow. You know, it really takes a lot of effort. It's like planting seeds. You know, in Mary Kay as well, I plant a lot of seeds. That's why the last 3 years when I'm doing my divorce, right, I didn't really focus on it. I still have money coming in. Okay, but it's not as much as when I focus on it. So right now, this year, I'm going to focus on it again. So I'm going to groom my girls to become leaders of their own units, because we are similar to insurance agent. They also groom their leaders into having their own unit, having their own office as well. But in Mary Kay, we don't need office actually. You know, we just right now, right? I learned a new type of business model. We have to change. You know, as you move along life, right? You have to change yourself all the time. There's no such thing as remaining the same person, and then there's no growth at all. I mean, that is really like not being realistic, you know. As we evolve, right, if you see 10 years ago who I was, and then 10 years later who I am right now, it's really different. 10 years ago, when my friends, when all my consultants saw me back then, they thought that I was very 很凶, you know, like very fierce, you know, and always 冲, that kind of thing, you know. But actually I'm not, you know. I'm actually quite a laid back person, but because I know what I want, so I just focus. So there are some people who are in my unit. Of course, we are like a train, you know. We always say that our destination is like we are a train. There will be people on board, and then there will be people off board. It's very common. It's just that when people go and join you in the company, they also resign, right? So it's part and parcel of life. So yes, there will be heartbreak and everything, but it's common, you know. I think that women are much more stronger than men. Okay, by saying that. So I really experienced a lot of rejection as well in Mary Kay. You know, who doesn't, right? You know, when even an insurance agent, you surely get rejection as well. So those who are doing their own business, right, they will understand what I'm talking about. So for those people who are not willing to lower their ego, and then not willing to take up that responsibility, right, to really you know, doing their business, right? Actually, in the ancient Bible, if you read the ancient Bible, this few weeks, right, too much time at home, I read the Bible a lot, right? And then if you read, right, God doesn't want us to work under the Egyptians. Egyptians are all the companies, right? God wanted us to be entrepreneurs, you know. That's why a lot of Jewish people are entrepreneurs. Okay, so yeah, so that's why I look at it, I'm like, okay, I want to be an entrepreneur, I'm fixed on that, I don't want to work for people anymore. So try and create that market value that you have for yourself. Try and create your own brand. So when in Mary Kay, right, I create my own brand as well. So that's why I'm also well known for my own brand, Style and Beauty Experts. So right now I'm also very confident of becoming a confidence coach as well, because I've trained so many girls. I think I have about, because each classes I have about 20, right, when I do corporate. So when I do corporate classes, 20 times 5, that time I was with OCBC 10 years ago, I was doing 5. So it's about 5 times 20, about 100 customers times 4 weeks. So it's about 400. So if approximately, I think I've trained more than 10,000 women to really finding their confidence, finding their self-worth, and some of them I train them to be leaders, okay, although maybe some of them have left me, but hey, they actually found their self-worth and worth and value as well. And they also have attractive appearance, charismatic. They also behave very well in the social events, and then they can communicate very well as well. So that's what Mary Kay trained me to be, to be able to stand in public to talk. I always mention, like in the Skill Future Credit event, right, I did for our Tampines Hub for People Association, I spoke for about 500 audience. Could you imagine if I don't have all these experiences from Mary Kay, right, I wouldn't be able to stand in front of people to talk. So that's what I like about Mary Kay. She actually trained me to be a better person, to have a lot of patience. That's why when I told all my friends, right, I'm very patient, okay? You just let me know how long I have to wait for you, I'm fine, okay? And then I'm very patient with my girls as well. I actually teach them slowly, step by step, on how to do the Mary Kay business. Even social media wise, right, I'm actually giving them step by step video, how to do videos, how to do their how to expose themselves, and I'm really finding people, if you're interested to do videos on makeup, on skincare, and interested to improve yourself, to be a better person, to be a much more attractive person, to be a much more charming person, come and look for me. I'm willing to train you, and then able to speak well as well. So right now, I'm standing here in my room, okay, because my mom is watching TV, so I'm standing here in my room, doing all this talk, without any script. Okay, I'm a person who cannot speak on script. Okay, if you can't speak on script, right, it's fine. If you can't speak with the script, right, it's fine. I'm like that. I will tape a few times, then I do my videos. I'll tape a few times, I'll do my videos. But if you are the person who does script, right, it's fine. Like Anna, my the other business partner, she can with a script, right, okay, on her phone, and then she'll just talk. She just talk. So it's okay if you're on video and you're shy, right? It's okay to look at script and talk, So, okay, why do I talk about video? Okay, anyway, because these days I've been doing a lot of trainings for my girls on video, so it's been used to it. So, yeah, so Mary Kay actually trained me a lot of things, like improving my appearance, behavior, and communications. Okay, of course, I'm also a style coach, right? I'm also a certified style coach. So that is also part of my trainings. But because I have the money from Mary Kay, I'm able to have all those things. And my house is fully paid. So I don't have all this commitment, like, I have to pay the house, I have to, so I really literally plan my finances, actually, right down to the dot. So I know how to plan. I'm quite responsible, and I'm actually, right now, I know a lot of you have a lot of fear of what's the upcoming economy is going to be. But if you are prepared right now, I'm sure if you realize, right, if you have lived up to 43 years, okay, I'm 43 coming this Saturday lah. Okay, so if you live up to 43 years old, right, you will have known that our recession period is always every 10 years or 7 years or 5 years. Like I spoke to an entrepreneur yesterday, he's one of the CEO of a company. He also say, right now it's bad lah, everybody knows that. But right now, if you are actually prepared, like every 10 years, right, you will not be so frantic about it. I know that some of you are worried about money, but hey, have this abundance mindset. If you're a believer, God will take care of us, okay? And then law of attraction is very important. So, so I told all this to my friend today, for losing her job, and she's worried that she cannot pay her renovation, she cannot pay for her house, Then I told her, then find a part-time job if you want to pay off the minimum expenses that you need every month. And then maybe look into Mary Kay, you can sell cosmetic at the same time online. You don't even need to meet people these days. Like I literally recruit people from my phone just now. And then she was giving me all the informations, and then I just key online. So Mary Kay is really, really very easy to do. But you have to listen to me, and I will teach you if you are willing to do it. So I hope that this little video, oh hello, yes, come and I call you. You just text me my number. I'll give you my number 96881798. Okay, you text me, all right. So basically, yeah. So if you're interested to learn more about how to be a video creator, do you know that Facebook right now, right, actually pays video creator as well, but you need a certain minimum, lah. But how do I know all these things? Is because I'm at home right now and I'm so much free that I'm able to find out all this information. And YouTube, if you have hit a certain watch time and if you hit a certain subscribers, right, you will also get paid as well. So that's why you see I'm so focused because right now, right, the next 2020, right, if you look at the information right now, everything is skilled trained. Okay, skilled, it's more skilled set industry. It's no longer degrees or diploma, or PhDs kind of certification needed already. Okay, so everything is skill set. So you just need to have skills, So Mary Kay trained me to have skills, to be a leader to my team, to do YouTube and to do Instagram, and then to be very, very good, skilled in social media. Okay, all these things, right, I actually invested in my own money to learn social media, because right now it's the in thing right now. By 2020, everybody will be watching videos and buying things from there. So if you're not doing it right, you're really losing it. So, I always watch Jack Ma's video, right? Okay, so how many of you watch Jack Ma's video? So I watched Jack Ma's video, and then he mentioned to me that, he mentioned in the TV, right? He said that all we do is just doing videos to sell products on Taobao. Can you see how advanced China is? 10 years already. It's been 10 years, I think, Taobao. I think so. Okay, I'm not selling Taobao, but anyway, but if you realize, right, every one of us right now are on social media all the time. When they are free, when they are off, or maybe during work time, they feel so bored, right? They look at their phone, for a while, Facebook and everything, and check out what you're doing, So Facebook is actually one good thing that you can do business. If you are into doing your own business, right, you better have a business page, okay? So my girls, if you really join us, right, please have a business page, okay, on Facebook. Listen to me, okay? All right. So even when I'm not outside doing classes, right, I'm still earning about just sales alone, right, I have about $3,000 sales. So can you imagine that? I still have pocket money, It's not like it's not like stocks and shares kind of thing, So if you really want to earn more income and step out of your comfort zone, right, come and join me, okay? And then I will train you how to become a good consultant, and then I'll train you how to be a leader, because if you want to move up your career path, because this will also help you in your company, because in the company, in the career path, we all know, right, in order for you to move up, you need to present well as well. You need to learn how to communicate with your subordinates, or communicate with your employers, right, your bosses especially, and then you need to look good as well. If you want to be a manager, if you're an executive, right, if you want to be a manager, do you dress like one? Do you behave like one? Right? If you actually are VP, do you dress like one? Do you behave like one? So it's actually a whole total package, right, that you need to learn. I went to a lot of companies, right? Some of the girls, right, behave like zombies. They have no expression when I do classes. I felt very sorry for them, I felt that their life is so poor thing, especially in the accounts firm. Sorry about it, but I realized that this is what I've seen, even IT girls, right, they behave better than the accounts and accounting person. So so I find that there's a lot of ladies, right, who went on dating dates, right, they were telling me, I know how to chat on the phone, but I know how to message on the phone, but I don't know how to communicate in person to create conversation. So ladies, these are all skills that you need to learn, and then in order for you to move up the career path, you need skill set on how to converse with your boss as well, right? So all these things, right, it comes with experiences. And for me, right, I speak to so many women from all walks of life. I speak to GMs, I speak to CEOs, CFOs as well. How do I communicate with them? It's because of what I have learned from Mary Kay, that I'm able to create lots and lots of topics under the sun. If you put me to another person, right, I'm willing to talk. I'm easy to talk to, and then I can tell you anything. I can talk to anybody. So if you are good at that, right, you have already won half the battle, especially in the interview. And then you actually create that confidence level. So yeah, so if you're interested to learn more, to know how to take care of your skin, look good, right, dress well, and then charismatic, right, come and join me. So I hope that this little video will help you think about what you want to do in the next future of your life, you know, what kind of ladies that you want to be, what kind of woman that you want to be. All right, so I'll see you soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.